Welcome to That's So Us
with Ama.
and Lo.
Join us every Friday as we talk about everything and anything.
From pop culture to mental health to life experiences.
Everyone needs a vent session, and we're ready to connect with you on so many levels.
Be ready to laugh and even cry. Grab some tissues and a drink.
And join us as we turn our 3 a.m. calls into this podcast. Hi, everyone.
Hey, guys.
How are you?
Oh, I have a yeast infection.
Yeah, let's just go right into it.
Yeah, so basically I had a tooth infection. They gave me antibiotics, which gave me a yeast infection. So it's been fun.
Yeah, that doesn't sound fun.
Mm.
I've never had that, thankfully, so.
That's crazy you've never had that. Like, what do you mean? Well, good for you.
I guess my vagina's clean. I don't know.
I'm not dirty, I promise.
No, but I mean, other than antibiotics, I feel like the only other way to get it is
Yeah,
I don't know,
it's just,
actually. I really don't know. I'm not informed in
think-
that, but I've never had it.
I think the reason why it's because the antibiotic kills all of the bad bacteria and the good bacteria that's in
Yeah.
there. So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. That's
But it's
unfortunate.
painful.
I can imagine.
Yeah. But you know what? We're still pushing through, so we're fine.
Love that. You have a high?
Well, it's my sister's birthday this weekend. Well, it was
Okay.
yesterday, but we're celebrating this weekend, so everyone's getting together to do that.
What are
So
you
I'm
guys gonna
excited.
do?
We're going to Columbus and just gonna go out to the bars.
That's fun. Which sister? Oh, Ashley.
Ashley. Mm-hmm.
I saw it on her story. I didn't say happy birthday though, I forgot. So happy birthday
Happy
to her.
birthday.
Uh, let me think. My low, honestly, my anxiety has been acting up the past few days, or
Mm.
last week it was kind of bad, and then it stopped, and then now it's back, and I'm just lovely. So
Yeah.
that's my low, and then my high. What the fuck did I do? I feel like every day is the same for me.
No, same.
I don't really have a specific high this week. Yeah. Well, I got 2 new clients, so I guess that could be my high.
Oh, yeah, that is really good.
Yeah, money to move out.
Like,
Yeah.
to get that apartment you showed me.
Yeah.
It was nice,
Thanks.
but expensive.
Yeah. There's that one, but then there's 2 that apartment is a condo that you would buy, the one that I sent you. I can't afford a $1 million place right now. But there's 2 other ones. I can send you it after that I message, and I'm gonna see them when their availability opens up for June. I'll send you
Yeah.
those. And then when I move, you can come stay with me.
I'm gonna be
Over there all the time, I feel.
Oh yes. Champ would love that.
I miss him.
He's crazy.
He's so cute. Okay, let's do song of the week.
Yes.
I don't really know what my song is.
What's your song?
I don't know.
Oh, I thought you said you definitely know. I was like, oh,
Oh,
yeah,
no.
you.
Um,
Mine is gonna be Messy by Lola Young. So good. I saw her at Osheaga this summer, and she was iconic. And yeah, that's my song.
cute. Um, well, I've been listening to Bad Bunny's new album.
Mm-hmm.
So honestly, any of them on there.
What's your favorites? I didn't listen to any of it. So what if you told me okay, listen to this song first, which would it be?
Okay, I think it's the first one. Yeah. Like so good. It's called Nueva York but
Okay.
his accent is it's like New York, Nueva York, but his
Okay.
accent it's the end is kind of different, but it's so good, and it has salsa mixed with reggaeton and just
Okay, I love
it's
that.
a vibe for sure.
Yeah, I don't know, because his music's in Spanish, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I never understand what anything he's saying, but I just love the beats, so yeah.
Oh, you're gonna really like this one then. It's so good.
Okay, I'm excited. I will definitely listen to it. I'm
We could
excited
get right
for
into
today's episode.
it.
Yeah, I'm excited. Um, So we asked you guys on Instagram to send in anonymous like advice questions and stuff, and we got good ones. Some of them I don't even know what I'm gonna say, to be honest.
No, literally.
But I guess we could just dive in. I could read the first one.
Okay.
So the first one says, having trouble deciding what to pursue career-wise. Any advice on figuring that out?
I am right there with them. Honestly, it's
Yeah,
so hard,
it
especially because
is.
you're so young when you have to decide straight from high school what you want to do, if you want to go to college, if not. For some people like me, I really wasn't even given the option to not go,
Hmm.
even though I didn't want to go. Like I never saw myself going to college. So then it was just even harder because I felt like I was pushed to do something that I didn't want to do, but like I didn't know what I want to do. Because what 18-year-old knows what they want to do? Like,
Yeah,
um,
it's like I went into college doing something completely different than what I'm doing now, but it's really because I didn't know
yeah,
what I wanted to do or like what options I really had because I feel like in school they're always just like, oh, like you could be a doctor, you could like be a teacher, you could do this, whatever, but like all the other stuff they never like mention. So like even some
yeah,
career like past now, I'm like I didn't even know that's like a thing that someone can do.
yeah. No, 100%. Yeah, I agree. Like the creative side of everything, they just like put that as like extracurriculars and things that you can take on the side when like that is definitely a job that people can have. I don't know, because it's like advice.
I guess like the advice I would have is to pick things that like you enjoy doing and can like look up like let's say like I don't know like for me I liked editing and stuff. So like
Yeah.
look up stuff that like you can do in like that regard as a career and then see like what you would need, I guess. Like look up your hobbies
Yeah.
and see if you can turn any of them into like jobs, I guess. I don't know if that's
Yeah,
any
no,
advice.
actually that's exactly what I'm doing because like I have a lot of different hobbies and I enjoy doing all of them and I don't see myself working like a normal 9 to 5
Yeah,
like the
me
rest
either.
of my life. So I'm like um trying to just create like passive income wherever I
Yeah.
can. And it doesn't even have to be like one stream of like
It's better to
re
have multiple.
like yeah. So yeah, that's actually what I'm doing. So it's slowly working. It's
That's
a work in
good.
progress.
Yeah.
But I would, yeah, I would say do something that you love because if you don't like doing it, it's just gonna not only destroy your mental health, but also like you're gonna do that for the rest of your life. Like,
Yeah,
no,
no. Yeah.
like
Do something
I
you
would.
like.
Okay, the next one is need advice on how to tell a friend group that I don't like the one specific person in it, but the group loves them.
I guess like I would like start off by telling whoever I'm closest with in the friend group my like opinion, not like yeah, like my thoughts or like my feelings towards like this person and like what they did to me or like why I don't like them and then kind of like gauge because like at the same time like sometimes you think like everyone likes them but like it's not even true like for you for
Yeah,
example like when like we had a mutual friend and like I was like iffy about them I thought like you loved them so I was like oh my God like I
yeah,
can't bring it up blah 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 and then when I did bring it up it turns out the feeling was mutual so
yeah,
I think like yeah I would start with whoever I'm closest with in the friend group and then like go from there.
yeah. I would agree. Also, I guess it depends on the situation, like why you don't like the
Yeah.
person. If it's something that's like personal to you guys, and I don't know, it's like kind of don't involve everyone else.
Hmm.
But at the same time, if it's making you uncomfortable, then it might be making someone else uncomfortable in the
Yeah.
group. So I would definitely say what you said, but also maybe just like talk to the person.
Yeah.
Like 2025, we're gonna be confrontational, okay? Like,
Yeah.
gotta get on it.
And I'm scared of confrontation. Like the
'Cause, like
right, but yeah.
imagine you talk to the entire you talk to the one person and someone in the group is closest or closer to the person that you don't like and they like go and tell that person. So
Yeah.
it's going to be like a whole situation just like so much drama. Instead, you could just go to the source and be like,
Yeah.
"Hey, this is like making me uncomfortable or whatever the case. And either work it out or just like distance yourself from the person. But I don't think that necessarily means you have to stop being friends with like everyone
The
else
whole
in the
group. Yeah, you could just like not be as close to the other person.
Yeah, I agree.
Fun. Um, how do I tell my partner that I'm actually broke and need to save money? This one, I'm just like, if you're dating someone or like even just like friends with someone, I feel like if you feel like you can't be like open with them, I think there's like a different issue going on. Because like
Yeah, for sure.
if I was broke and like I don't know, I was going like my partner wanted to go like out all the time or whatever, like I think I would feel like comfortable enough to be like, hey, like, do you think we can like do X, Y, and Z instead? Or like, do you think we can I don't fucking know. Like, I feel like you should feel comfortable with your partner to like bring things up like that. And like,
Mhm.
if someone got mad at you because you wanted to save money, like that's an issue on them. I don't think it's like
Oh,
a bad, like
100%.
it's not a bad thing to like be like, hey, like I need to save some money, like this month,
Yeah.
next month. I don't know. I think just being open is the most important thing.
Yeah. Literally, because communication and trust is like two of the most important things in a relationship.
Yeah.
But if you don't want to be straight up and like super blunt about it, you can be like, hey, like I'm working on like budgeting my finances to like pay off my debt or my student loans or whatever. So like
Mhm.
maybe this week for like a date, let's just stay in or something
Yeah.
along those lines. Because like I don't know, I guess you're putting yourself in a vulnerable position when you're talking about finances in any
Yeah.
regard. Um, but but that's also just that was my mindset before because I had like a lack kind of
Yeah.
mindset. Now it's more so just like abundance. So like I know I'm gonna be fine regardless. So also just change your mindset when it comes to that. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I would say.
Yeah.
Just be
Me too.
honest.
Yeah, exactly. And it's
Sit
like
down. I am broke.
I
But I
am
still love you.
broke and I need to save money.
Okay, what do you do when a guy says he wants a 6-month break to refresh our relationship? Then he contacts you 1 month later, wondering where you have been.
First of all, if someone was like, I want a 6 month break, we're breaking up. There's no 6 month break. Like,
No.
we're breaking up. If you don't want to
Oh,
be with
absolutely.
me, like,
Say that.
what? Like,
I don't believe in breaks.
I have done
Sorry.
breaks
What?
and they all end up in breakups. So, you know what? You either like me or you don't like me, or you either want to be with me or you don't want to be with me.
Yeah, because a break is literally what? You going out and exploring other options or seeing what you like.
Yeah,
Like, what? No, you
yeah,
cannot have your cake and eat it too.
exactly.
I brought that up last time too. I mean, I've never been in that situation, but like, ah, I would feel so like a second choice. Like, what?
And
And I
six
hate that feeling.
months, it's not even like, hey, like I just need some space for a day or two. Like that's like
Yeah.
if you're overwhelmed or like whatever and you need space, like that's okay. But to be like, I need a 6 month break, like it'd actually just be like, well, fuck you. And like I'm never gonna speak to you again. I don't know.
No, literally, why is there like a time frame on that?
And
Like
six
that's
months,
really
that's half a year to refresh your like what are you refreshing? Like I don't understand. I don't understand.
no, it's just because they probably want to like
Go fuck
fuck
somebody.
someone else, and you know what? Just bye. Just don't.
Yeah, no, I would just not even answer him. Like I would just be like, no answer. I don't know.
Yeah, literally. Like,
Because
and
at the end of the day,
wondering
like you
where
deserve
you've
better.
been.
Yeah, like you deserve better
Yeah.
than that, whatever that is. So
No, 100%. Because like,
sorry.
what happens if after the 6 month he's like,
Actually, like I don't want to be with you. Like,
yeah,
and you
literally.
waited for what?
Yeah. Yeah. For literally for what? Or the other, what he's doing is coming and crawling back to you like, no.
Yeah, no, we don't. In 2025, we are not a second option and we don't wait
No,
around
we're
for
not.
people.
We're not.
And yeah.
Agreed.
Um, what advice do you have for making new friends as an adult? I struggle with this a lot. I don't
You
know.
know,
I don't know how to make friends like as an adult because like I work for like for me it's like well you too like we work for ourselves really so like there's not that like coworker like friend aspect and then like
yeah.
most of my friends like I met you online and like most of my close friends at the moment other than like the friends that I've had since I was younger I met them all online. So I guess like
Mhm.
making them online, but then there's the thing that like, oh, they don't live like where you live. So like I don't even know.
Yeah. No, and that sucks. Distance is literally the worst.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, I also struggle with that, and I don't even know anymore. Like at this point, I genuinely have no clue.
No, it's
Maybe,
hard.
yeah, maybe I'm just gonna like, well, I guess like it depends if you're someone who is like super outgoing.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's easier in that regard. Like if you're at, I don't know, the gym and you see someone like that you think you could be friends with, just going up to them is like easy and like having a
Mm-hmm.
conversation. But like for the people who aren't like that, it's definitely a lot harder.
Hard. Yeah.
But
I
I
would
would
never
say
like
I just go ahead.
I'm sorry, I was just gonna say I would never be able to do that. Like even at coffee shop
Yeah.
sometimes when I'm working, I'm like, oh, that person like looks really cool. But like I would never go up to them and be like, hey, like let's be friends. Like I would need someone to do that to me. I would like
Yeah.
happy if someone did that to me, but I can't be the person doing it at the moment, at least.
Yeah, no, I agree. Um, Even though it was funny when I was in LA, I was sitting by the pool and someone was talking about like restaurants in Columbus, and I was like, these names are familiar. And so she was talking about the fact that she just moved from Ohio, whatever, and she's having trouble making friends. And this she was having a conversation with someone else,
Mm-hmm.
but I was listening as eavesdropping.
Me
And
always.
basically she was like, and I just wish someone like people would come up to me because like I don't like going up to people. And so she went into the pool and I followed her, and I was just like, this is gonna sound really like weird, but I was listening to your conversation. You said you're from Ohio, blah blah blah, and like I am too. So and we ended up being friends, but like just like taking that risk and like because the worst that could happen, she's like looks at you and is like, leave me
Yeah.
alone, you know?
And then you'll never see them
So
again anyway. So
literally never. She lives in LA. I don't see her often, but you know.
yeah.
I tried. So maybe I need to continue doing that. Like go to the grocery store, see someone, and just say something.
Yeah. Maybe I'm hoping like
So,
when I move, like, in my apartment complex, maybe there'll be like young people that are kind of okay. I
yeah.
don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to make friends. So
Or maybe I'm gonna befriend like a grandma.
honestly, you know what? I see TikToks, oh my God, they make me cry, of like people who like become friends with like the older people in like their area or their buildings and like they go
Mhm.
over sometimes and like the person's oh my God, I can't. I'm gonna start crying. But I saw this one TikTok that made me so sad. Like, well, was it not sad, but like I don't know how to explain it. It just made me like emotional about it. But there was this
Yeah.
old man that every like I think it was Thursday, this couple would go to his house. He's like alone, his like wife passed away, and they would do pizza
Oh.
nights, and he always like
Oh.
set up the table. I can't. Anyways, yeah.
Wait, that's so cute.
Like
No, yeah, I'm like down for that because at this point I need advice from people with a lot more wisdom than
felt
people
that.
my age. Okay, what are some healthy ways to deal with jealousy in a relationship? Well, I don't really know.
Not really. I mean, I think it
Is
depends
is jealousy,
what.
is there even a way for jealousy to
I
be
think it
healthy?
depends like what type of jealousy, because there's toxic jealousy, then there's like regular jealousy, I think. I think like if you're like I don't even know. I don't know. I'm like definitely like the jealous type sometimes, so I don't know how to fucking answer this question. But like I don't think
Yeah.
I'm a toxic jealous. I think I'm just like
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it. Um, yeah, I don't know. No
Honestly, I think
answer.
what it comes down to is like trust in a
Yeah.
relationship. So really building that. And again,
But that's why I have
communication.
issues. I have trust issues, as people probably know
Um,
on this podcast. But
I'm so sorry. Because I don't know, like if something happens in a relationship, say okay, say I'm gonna give you an example. Say you're just
okay.
talking to someone, okay?
Yeah.
And they go and they hook up with someone else.
Hmm.
You're just talking, right? I mean, you're
Yeah.
probably gonna get jealous, but like,
Yeah.
why would you get angry at the fact and like be toxic towards that whole situation when first it already happened? So like, what are you gonna do? Or two, like you're not technically together, so they could do whatever they want.
Hmm.
Um, So just like, I don't know, like I guess it all depends on the situation,
Yeah, I think
obviously.
it's like situational and like
Yeah.
at the end of the day, again, I think like if you're like jealous over certain things or like your partner's doing something that's like making you feel like a certain way, I think again, like communicate it comes down to communication. If they're
Yeah.
like, I don't know, like flirting with other people, not like I mean, I would be pissed, but like if they're just like, I don't know, like if that's like their personality or something, maybe I would just like bring it up because again, if they don't know that like they're doing something, then like maybe they
Yeah.
don't realize it.
Hmm.
Again, there's certain things like if someone I was dating or like whatever, like exclusively was like seeing like I don't know, hooking up with other people, then I think it's an issue. But like you were saying, like if it's not
Hmm.
exclusive and like you're just like whatever, then like you can't really get mad at it. But
Yeah.
like
I mean,
I don't know if
obviously it's
I'm
still gonna
okay,
hurt.
but
And
yeah.
obviously I'd still be jealous, but like,
I think there's
what
like
can you do?
different types of jealousy again. And like yeah.
Yeah.
I think just like talking to your
Yeah, but
partner.
also just like breathing. Breathe.
Yeah.
2025 is for
And
breathing.
just like realize like where the jealousy is coming from. Because like again, there's good
Yeah.
jealousy, like, oh like I like this person so much. Like, but I don't fucking know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't have an answer. I don't have an answer. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I don't know. Just
Deal with it. I'm just kidding. That's to myself. That's to me. Yeah.
just try really hard
To
to
deal
work
with
on
it.
it, to deal with
And to
it.
talk to your partner.
Yeah,
If you're
just talk.
yeah.
Talk about
The last one, which like I feel like someone went in my own brain and like took this question and then wrote it out because I don't have an answer. But what's your advice for people who feel insecure about their body during like sex or just intimate stuff? I don't know.
it.
I think like for me, I don't have like an answer to this question because I feel like I deal with that a lot. But at the end of the day, I think it like has to do with like the connection that you have with like your partner, whoever you're being intimate with, and like realizing that they like you for like much more than your body. And also like for me, if I'm thinking about like being intimate with someone or whatever, it's like the like I'm not like focusing on like, oh, like this, that, or the other. So like no
Hmm.
one would focus on that on me, but I think we're like our own biggest critics and everything. So like for me, I just like I'm like, oh my God, like I don't know. I deal with body dysmorphia too, so like it's a whole other thing. But like in my head, I'm like, oh my God, like someone's gonna look at like this area of my body and like literally be disgusted. But like
Yeah.
that's never like you know what I mean? Like I don't know. I think it's just
Yeah.
our own like heads and like we have to get out of it and like realize that like people are with us for like or people want to be intimate with you for more than just like your body. I don't know.
Yeah. No, I agree. And yeah, I also like in general just have issues with
Mm-hmm.
like body dysmorphia, whatever. So, I think in general it's just really hard, but I think trying to become like confident in general will help when it comes time to like
Yeah.
sexual things or whatever in that moment. But like you said, like they're gonna love you regardless. They're not really focused on that, especially when it's in the moment. Y'all
Yeah.
are in the moment. Y'all are you're
There's
not
other
worried
things on
about
your
anything
mind. I don't
else,
know.
right? Like,
Yeah.
um,
But like it's valid, but like
oh, 100%.
again,
No,
like I feel like we overthink it, like everything.
yeah.
So I think just like yeah, like realizing that and also like if it's something that's really bothering you, I think you like, again, like I feel like I'm very like talk to your partner about it. But like if it's something that's
Yeah.
really bothering you and like it's not just like a random person you're gonna hook up with and it's like someone that
Yeah.
like is close to you or whatever, I think just like talking about it and like letting it be known can also help maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because then they like during like, you know, during everything, they can like,
Mhm.
I don't know, compliment you in a way that you would feel appreciated, like
Yeah.
compliment your body, whatever. So, that could just like help for sure. But yeah,
Yeah.
communicate.
At the end of the day, this episode, I think the takeaway is communicate in any aspect.
Communicate in
Yeah.
any aspect with
Yeah.
anybody. I
Yes.
agree.
Well, that's all we have for you today. So thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoy this and I hope you enjoy the quality because it's definitely, I feel like it's better.
I think it's better too, even though I need to figure out my lighting, but
Yeah, it'll come with time.
yeah.
Yeah, thank you for listening. Don't forget to rate, subscribe, review, whatever. And we will see you next week.
Bye, guys.
Bye.